Hi everyone, welcome to TLC. My name is Em and today I'm going to be taking you through a class plan for a mat Pilates class incorporating a strength component. So for today, with my weights, I'm going to be using some 3 kilo weights and some 1 kilo weights. So this is just an example. If you have clients in your class that you're programming for that may require heavier weights, just add those in for now, but we're going to start with those weights to begin with. So with a strength-based Pilates class, I always like to make sure that our warm-up is crucial. It's dynamic and it's getting the heart rate up, getting everything active and aligned before we start to move. With today's class, there is going to be some unilateral work, so single arm, single leg, so it's really important that we fire up all of those stabilizing muscles. So to begin with today's warm-up, we will come down onto our back, rolling down, and just really invite your clients to acknowledge how their body is feeling. Let their pelvis go nice and heavy into the mat. Relax the shoulders. Take a few deep breaths in and just take your hands to your pelvis and just moving into a neutral spine. So just finding that natural curve of the back and then begin to take those pelvis tucks. So just taking a scoop of your belly button. Imagine you're trying to press your belly button down towards the mat and your pubic bone lifts back towards your chest. And then we take that slight arch of your lower back. So the hips are now dipping down towards your feet. Taking that tuck and curl. We've got 5 more. Last 4. Good job. Really acknowledging where you're feeling today. And final one. From here, let's press our palms down to the ground. Slowly bring the left foot to tabletop and then lower back down. So all of this stabilizing through the center at the beginning of your class is going to set the standard for your client. So really all of your strength, your stability and control will come from your core. So just starting off with some nice, easy toe taps. From here, you can begin to shift into a tabletop and let them tap alternating toes down. Really focus on the alignment of your knees over your hips. Press the palms deep into the mat so your shoulders start to relax away from the ears. Moving through for another 5. 4 left. You can start to add in an opposing arm reach back, so just taking in those dead bugs. If your clients want to take that extra layer here, if they want to just stabilize and keep the legs working, they can. We've got 3 more. Last 2. And last one, just gently hug the knees to the chest. We're really looking at getting those hip joints ready and warm before you start to add that resistance and load. So just take a couple of circles here. Just give them a few more breaths to just wake up and come to a working intensity. Let's reverse those circles back the other way. Really pulling the knees apart for 3. Last 2. And last one. Bring the knees back together and slowly roll yourself up. Taking those feet out from underneath you, find that 4-point hold. So just stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees, and just begin to slide the right leg out, draw back under. So what we're doing here is really just focusing on the pelvis stability. So trying not to rock from side to side. Starting to fire up through that posterior chain. So the glutes and the hamstrings are firing. You're stabilizing through the back. So just really find some strength through the center so we're not collapsing through the middle and just arching. So this is where you can start to set the standard with your clients. Really strict with that form from the beginning. From here, you can start to reach the opposite arm and start to get those shoulders firing here. Good, so reach the hands, reach the toes. You've got 8 to go. Last 7, 6, 5, 4 left, and then we hold. We've got 3 to go. Draw the ribs in. Last 2. On the next one, can we hold that arm nice and long? Take the leg out and sweep to the side, come back to center. So just taking them into that next plane of movement. challenging their stability, their control. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Come back to center, draw in. Let's move through opposite side. Can we pull the ribs in slightly, take them out to the side? This is where you can just take notice, scan the room, find your clients who are just finding their stability still here. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Come back to center. Press the palms into the mat, lift the knees off the ground, find your down dog, moving into that hover position. Pressing the hips towards the sky, slowly shifting the knees towards the ground. 4, 8. Good, last 7. Press the hips back for 6. Really draw the ribs in, find length through your spine. 4 more. Last 3. 2 left. Good job. And last 1, slowly bring the knees down towards the ground. Take a nice twist. If that arm, full extension and reach towards the sky is a little strong, they can take their hand behind the head, tap the elbow towards the ground. Otherwise, maybe you want to reach up, thread the hand under. 5 more here. Last 4. Good job. 3 more. Big reach for 2. And we've got 1 more here. Good job. Press the palm down. Little reach. Threading that left palm. Just getting some movement into that thoracic. 4 more. Good. Last 3. Beautiful. 2 more. And last 1. From here, just moving to 1 more round of those cat-cows. Pull the shoulder blades. Drop the belly. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Return back to center. So before we get into our standing work, we can just invite the clients to fold the mat if they need a little bit more cushioning. I always like to have a bit more cushioning under my knees for this bit. So we squeeze the weights together. We're just beginning to warm up, heat up through the lower body, and activate the shoulders. So I like to start with the lighter weights and then throughout the center of your class, add the heavier weights. So we sink back and lift. Sink it back and take that lift. So we're really squeezing through the glutes here. The core stays nice and strong. Quick transition as well with your movements from your warm-up straight to your working series. So we come back. From here we can extend the arms back. Take that overhead reach. So starting to just lightly incorporate the upper body. Today's class will be a lot of compound movements, so full body exercises. Good job. So with those lighter weights, I like to target the smaller muscle groups. So triceps, think triceps, biceps, even into those rotator cuffs here. So let's go for another 5. Good, we've got 4 left. Tucking that pelvis, we've got 3 to go. Drop the chest. Last 2. And then 1. Stay standing here or kneeling here. Then we're going to reach the palms forward, sink it back. Take a reach forward. So we're starting to get into those shoulders a little bit more here. And a bit more quad work. We take that lower and we take that lift. Again, tucking through the pubic bone at the top. Reach those palms out in front. So now taking that frontal raise, really thinking delts are warming here. So when we start to add those heavier weights, they are mobilized, they are warm. Good. 3 left. Last 2. And last 1 from here. Let's lift. Take the palms in front. Take a row of the left elbow, row of the right. Push back into your lean. Come forward. Take the row of the left, row of the right elbow. Take that lean. Good. So quads are really active here. Working into the upper back. As we pull the elbows back, we sweep. Good. Squeezing into those shoulder blades. Those rhomboids are working. Little lift. Good. Let's go for 5 more. Whew. Shoulders are really warm here. 4 left. Squeezing through. Last 3. 2 more. Last one. Now we hold. Just take that double elbow pull. So that high row for 8, 7, 6, 5 to go here. Good job. 4, 3 left, 2. Last one. Holding the weights out. Can we take that lean? Squeeze. Really tuck the pubic bone, support the knees. 4, 6. Last 5. Good. 4 left. 3 to go. 2 more. This is going to burn. Last one. We hold. Take a little lift lower for 8, 7. So the palms are open for 6. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. So that should be a nice little warming series for your clients. Just take them kneeling here. Give them plenty of recovery in these strength classes. We are building endurance, but we are focusing on lifting a little heavier. So always good to give them a bit of rest time between your combinations. So from here, we should have those heavier weights ready to go. So just grab the heavier weights, come to standing. This is where we begin that unilateral work. So just grouping those dumbbells into your right hand. Again, if that's a little too heavy, you can drop down if you need to, but step the right foot back. Find that long lunge, row that elbow. Take a lift. Sink it back. So here, when we're watching our clients, we're looking at their alignment from shoulders, hips to ankle. So nice diagonal position, row that elbow up, take a lift. Wrapping that right hip forward, take a row and take that lift. Squeezing that left glute. Breathing through nice and strong. Stabilizing, try not to let the right shoulder drop, so we pull it back. Squeeze. Lift the chest. Good, we've got 8 to go here. Last 7. Breathing through. 4, 6. Good, so remember not to drop that head, keeping that nice neutral spine, especially when we're lifting heavier. We're always strongest in neutral. 2 more for me. And last one. From here, bring the feet back together. Take a single arm press overhead. Now, easy to transition to that lighter weight if they need, so they can just drop a single weight. Find that press. So the elbows just facing forward. Single arm press, we've got 8. 7, good job. 6 to go here. 5 more. Beautiful, we've got 4 left. 3, 2, and last one. We slowly transition them straight to the opposite side. So we step the left foot back, left elbow now rows, and that right leg is now your stabilizing working leg. Sink it back, wrap the left hip forward. Good, grounding through the right glute. 4, 8. Nice work. Last 7. Breathing through here. 4, 6. Really pull that elbow through, keeping it close to the body. 5 more. Beautiful work. Last 4. Bracing through the core, 3 left. We've got that single arm press in 2. And last one, bring the feet together, take that single arm press. Remember, they can just quickly drop that weight down if they need to. That palm is just facing in. The elbows directly forward. We've got 8. 7. Good for 6. 5 more here. Last 4. 3 left. 2. And 1. We come down, popping that all together now. So we take that lunge. Bottom, we row both elbows back. Take a lift. Lunge. Row the elbows back. Lift. Good. Can we just stay nice and light on that back foot? So really promoting that stability. Still finding those Pilates principles. Wrap that left hip forward. We've got 8. Good job. Last 7. Breathing through. Final 6. Keep the chest lifted at the top. 5 more. Pull the elbows back. 3. Last 2. We get nice and low. 1 more here. Bring those feet together. Elbows lift straight into that overhead press. Slight bend of the knees as we lift those weights for 8, 7, good. Last 6, 5 more, 4 to go here, last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. We step the right foot back, transitioning straight into some sumo work here. So we keep the weights glued together and just bring those lighter weights in front. So we're going to switch between those weights here. So coming through, take a curl, find that lateral lunge, extend the arms. Sinking it down, take your lift. Breathing through, a little lower as we sink. Good. Now if the curl is a little too strong, you just squeeze the weights together, hinging back into that heel. Let's go for another 8. Beautiful. 7. 6 to go. Last 5, we pull the shoulder blades in, 4 left. 3 more, you're doing so well. Last 2. And last 1, let's hold over the left side. Take a pulse into that left leg. Go, we've got 8. 7, so you can see we're moving through with control, nice and slow for 6. 5 more. 4. Last 3. 2 left. Last 1, can we hold? Lift and lower that left heel for 8. 7. Good, relax the shoulders for 6. 5 to go. 4 left. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1, lower that heel, shift straight to the opposite leg. Take that lift of the heel for lower 8. Shoulders back, 7. 6. 5 more. 4 left. Squeeze that right glute. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 6 to go for 5. A little lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the heel. Bring those heavier weights down. Switch to those lighter weights. Palms are going to face out. We turn the knees out a little wider. Reach into that circle motion overhead. Sink down nice and low. Reach overhead. So back to that shoulder activation. We're kicking them nice and wide. Easy transitions, especially when you're using 2 sets of weights. It's nice to keep them just close by, incorporating, using your creativity with that transition. Good, 5 more. Let's go for 4. You're doing really well, last 3. 2, 1. Let's stay up nice and tall, palms face down, little bend through the knees, we extend. Bend them in, extend for 8. 7. Good. Last 6, so we're really tucking that pubic bone. 5 more. Let's go for 4. Good. 3 left. Final 2. Last 1. Bring the weights back to center. Sink nice and low. Extend the weights into a nice 90-degree bend. Pulse in, pulse out. Good. Little reach of those knees a little bit further to the ends of your mat. For 8. Tuck that pubic bone. 7. 6. 5 more. 4 left. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Can we hold it here? Just the arms in and out. For 8. 7. 6. 5 left. 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. Can we hold it here? Creating just little circles. Back with those elbows for 5. 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Reverse those circles for 5. 4 left. Last 3. Feel the burn. Last 2. 1. Hold, extend. In and out. For 8. 7. Good. Last 6. 5 more. 4 left. 3 to go. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Switching back to those heavier dumbbells. Heel toe your feet in a little closer. Coming through. Stack the weights to the shoulders. Step out into that right foot. Take a lift. Step the right foot out. Take that lift. Good job, doing so well. Again, keep the chest lifted. Sinking it down nice and low. So those hips are staying square. So it's nice to bring them back into a squat pattern here. Maybe they want to add a little curl. If that's feeling too strong, Switch the weights. Maybe they sink down into a single arm, single dumbbell, whatever feels right in the body. Good, let's go for another 6. Good job. 5 more. Breathing through. 4 left, weight is in the heels. 2 more. Last one, we keep that right foot out. Woo. Elevate that right heel. Holding the heel up, we squeeze. Activating the chest for 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 left, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the chest, lower the heel. Take that hinge forward, find that reverse fly. Good, so again, those lighter weights are here for them if they need. Take your time, draw the ribs in, tuck the chin. For 6, and 5, 4 left, 3, last 2, and for 1, we bring the weights back to the chest. Left foot steps, bring it in, good. Left foot out, breathe it in, for 8, 7, good. Last 6, 5 more, you're doing so well. Last 4, 3 more, really grounding through both sides. 2, last 1. Can we step the left foot, lift the heel? For 8, 7, 6, 5 more, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, drop the heel. Second round of those flies, we lift, we lower for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 4, bend the elbows. 3, 2, and for 1, slowly lift. Turn back to the top of your mat, left foot forwards. Lift your clients up, just bring the back foot in slightly so we come into that 90-90 lunge. Right hip is forward. Just keep the arms down by the side to begin with. Lower it down, take that lift. Lower it down, take that lift. Squeezing through. Good, now from here you can add that bicep curl at the bottom. Just support their spine, so if they're feeling a little tight through the lower back, just tell them to take that curl out. But we've got 8, 7, beautiful, 6 to go. Core stay strong, 5, nice work, 4 left, 3 more, last 2. On the next one we hold, again nice and upright through the chest, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 left, 2. Last one, bring the weights down to the ground. They can either step back into a high plank or lower to their knees. Find that push up. Lift, find your rows. So again, transitioning, we're giving the legs a complete break here. Lift the chest, find your row, stabilizing through center. Good job. Breathing through. 6 left. Nice work, last 5. Whew. You're doing so well, 4 more. Really think about that nice lift through the chest. We're not arching the back to come up. Got 1 more here. Good job. Keep the feet, the dumbbells nice and wide. Lift your down dog, step the right foot forward. Slowly lift up. Transitioning straight to the opposite side. Finding your 90-90 lunge again. Add the curls if you can. That's just a layer for your clients if they're looking to push. We've got 8 to go. 7, 6, good job, 5 more. 4 left. So strong, last 3. 2. Last one, can we hold? Keep the arms active, you've got 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we drop. Coming back into a second round here of your push-up rows. Now, if the client's wrists are feeling a little Weaker on this point, you can come into your hands on the ground, push up, and just pull one dumbbell at a time. So really prioritizing their comfort in this position. If it doesn't feel right, offer that modification, especially if they're not used to lifting heavier weights. Good job. 3 more. Last 2. Good work. Last one. Squeeze and lift. Elbow back. Nice work. Take those dumbbells off to the side. Then just take a moment of child's pose here. Drop the chest. Slowly come forward. Bring your your 1 kilo weights with you. Lower them down to the ground. Now we're a little bit more fatigued. Coming back into those smaller muscle groups. So, take your left forearm in front. I am sweating, so you know this is a good workout. Take the dumbbell into your right palm, and we just tuck the pubic bone. Lift that right palm up and tap back down. So what we're looking for here is stabilizing through the pelvis. So we don't want that right shoulder to press towards the ground and lift off. We pull the right shoulder back and down and squeeze to lift. So that tricep is really starting to work here. They can rest their palm down to the mat in between, or to progress, they can just float that hand. Another layer from here is to lift that left leg and lower. Good, they've got 8 more here. 7. Really tucking through that pubic bone for 6. 5 more, really control. 4. 3 left. Last 2. 1, we hold. Take the leg and the arm out to the side, come back to center, lower down. Good, let's go for another 6. So taking them into that next plane of movement. So really covering all the grounds here. 4 more. Last 3. If that's too strong, maybe they just want to take the arm out. Good, 2 more. Last one, hold it here, little pulses for 6. 5, stabilize through the core, 4 left. 3, 2, 1, slowly draw back to center. Bring the weight back in front, palms press to your side. Take that lift and lower back down. So really promoting some posterior chain strength here as we lower and we lift. Super strong. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Lower the chest and lift. Good, you've got about 5 more here. Last 4. So the legs and glutes are active. We've got 3 left. 2 more, so strong. Last one. Slowly lower down, bring the right forearm in front. That left hand comes back. Tuck the pubic bone, pull the left shoulder off the ground. Squeeze the legs, take a lift of that left palm. So your fingertips are facing up towards the sky. Core is strong, we lift, lower. Squeeze and drop. So really controlling on the way down. Whenever they're ready, they can begin to add that leg lift. Lower it down. Take that leg lift, squeeze. 6 to go here. Let's go for 5 more, and then we take that out to the side. Last 4. 3 left. Last 2. On the next one we hold, take it out to the side. Maybe they just want to do the arm, maybe just the leg. Let them choose. Good job. 5 more. Let's go for 4. Super strong. Last 3. Good job. 2 left. You're doing so well. Last one, can we hold it out to the side? Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Bring that dumbbell back to the top of the mat. Hamstrings for one more round of those back extensions. We take a lift and we lower. So again, core is strong, upper back is working for 8, 7, good. Last 6, super strong here. 5 more. Last 4. Good job, 3 to go. 2 more. Last one, can we hold halfway? Little pulses for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Lift the hips, press back. Give them a moment to just take a stretch. Rocking from side to side for 3, 2, and for 1. Slowly ripple forward. Take those feet up from underneath you. Those heavier weights should be at the top of the mat, easy to grab. Rolling down onto the floor. Take your heels down, relax the shoulders. Stacking the dumbbells onto the hips. We take a lift, we take a lower. So we're going to move through a little bit like a circuit here. So 3 rounds through, just giving them some footwork layers. So we start grounded through the heels, we lift up, lower down, take a lift, take a lower, curling and articulating that spine, connecting back to your breath, incorporating those Pilates principles once again here, grounding those heels, glutes are on, focus on the breath, trying to breathe, do not hold your breath. We've got 8, good, 7, nice job, last 6, 5 more, 4 left, beautiful team, 3 to go, good job, 2, and on that next one, hold up, extend the weights, dumbbells face towards the knees. Let's take a lower lift. So we're continuing on with our bridge. As we bring the elbows down, we drive the hips up. We've got 8, pushing through the chest, 7, good, last 6, 5 more, last 4, good job, 3 to go, last 2, last 1, bring the weights back to the hips, elevate up onto the balls of the feet, take a lift, take a lower. So again, into that bridge position, but really focusing on through the back of the legs, through the hamstrings and calves. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5 more, last 4, really feeling the back of the legs here, 3 to go, feel the shake, 2 more, last 1, bring the weights up to the sky, dumbbells face one another this time, so we lower, lift, squeeze, finding that fly position with the chest for 8, 7, last 6, 5 to go, so strong, 4, 3, 2, super strong here, last 1, bring the dumbbells back to your hips, let's take the feet a little wider this time, lift, tap the knees in and out, lower down, little inner thigh engagement for 8, 7, if that does not feel right on the knees, they can just keep that wide position, 5 more, last 4, good job, 3 more, 2 left, on the next one, let's hold the knees up, extend the weights, find that tricep extension, good job, so we squeeze, we lift, extend through the back of the arms, feel the triceps working, try not to let the elbows wing out to the side, good, take your time here, don't rush this movement, we've got 8, 7, good, 6, 5 more, 4 left, last 3, 2, last 1, holding it here, breathing through for 5, 4 left, final 3, last 2, and 1. Slowly peel the weights back down. Take those dumbbells off to the right side, roll them onto their right hip. From here, you're on that right glute, so you're finding that sideline position. Press the palm to the side. Reach the dumbbell to the sky. Now again, if that's too heavy, they've got their ones there available to them. Extend those legs out to the side. Pull everything into center. So we're thinking left oblique is really working here. Reaching nice and long. Tap, we've got 8. 7. Good, last 6. 5 to go. 4 left. 3 more. 2. Last one. Holding it here. Scissor kick those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into that side plank position. They can bend that lower knee if they need to, or find a full plank. Thread the weight under, lift it up. Thread it under and lift. So still stabilizing through the core, shoulders are still working. We've got 5 more. 4 left. Good. 3 to go. 2. Last one, hold, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly draw the weight down. Holding a seated position. Find your rounding of the spine, C curve, let's twist. So taking them into another plane of movement here, finding that Russian twist, right across. Curling through the tummy, breathing through. For 8, 7, super strong, last 6, 5 more, 4 left, 3, 2, 1, come to center, reach the weight in front, little squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 left, 3, 2, and 1. They roll straight to the left forearm. I will swivel around this way so I'm not facing my bum to you. So they can come into that side plank position, kneeling if they need to, or come into, sorry, I've missed a step, left glute. Reach the weight overhead, pull, I'm getting a little carried away. Reach up, so we're really on that left glute, working to that right oblique now. We reach in and out. We've got 8, 7, squeeze for 6, 5 more, 4 left, 3, 2, 1, hold. Scissor kick those legs for 6, lift up out of that shoulder girdle, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into that side plank, reach the hand, lower down, little lift. So they're on the home stretch here, so really increase that intensity. Motivation is high, we've got 5, 4, 3 left, 2, 1, hold, pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower them down, rolling to the back, holding that dumbbell. Bring the feet to tabletop. Extend the weight. From here, they reach the left toe, pull the weight to the chest, and extend. Now for our next layer, they can come into that abdominal curl, pull the weight into the chest. Inhale and X. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. They can start to add a double if they like. 4 left. Good, last 3, 2, 1. Legs reach towards the sky. Let's lift and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5 left, 4, 3 to go. Last 2. Last one, can we hold? 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them all the way down to the ground. Weights out of the way. Come back to a windscreen wiper. Let their heart rate come down before you get them in any side twist stretch. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Let's bring the right ankle onto the left knee. Hug that in towards your chest. Lengthen through the tailbone. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, breath, and exhale. Feel the pelvis go heavy to the mat. The shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, breath, and exhale. Gently swap to the other side. Left ankle to the right knee, and relax. Left knee presses away from the body. Just taking a moment of gratitude for our bodies moving the way they do, especially when you're trying something different or new. One more breath in and out. Slowly roll yourself up. An easy cross leg. Bring the right foot into the left thigh, left hand across the knee. Finding that side stretch, really loosening and lengthening through the obliques and that QL. Reach the hand nice and long. Come back to center, swap to the other side. Take the right hand across to the left knee. Reach that hand over the body. Find that side stretch. Inhale, breath. And exhale, slowly release. Easy cross-leg position for some seated cat-cows. Let's lift the chest. Roll back. Lift the chest and roll back. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Team, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this one. There is a class plan attached to this workout if you want to try and incorporate this for your classes. That was about 40 minutes with a stretch, so you can also increase your rep range. Maybe you want to repeat some of those combinations. It's always nice to repeat things just to add that little extra challenge. Again, we've moved through all the planes of motion. We've done some twisting, some rotating, some lateral work and flexion, and we've used multiple sets of weights. So we've given our clients modifications. This class should really empower them to work on their strength and also incorporate something a little different. Those different styles of classes can really help with the retention of your clients, as well as building and engaging some challenge into their week. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the mat very soon.